Welcome everybody, my name is Jamal Brown and this is a training video on how to tell the Easter story with a tea bag. Now disclaimer, I did not come up with this. I found this lesson online and we'll put a link in the description below. Now before we get started, you need two things. You need a tea bag and you need a lighter. So let's begin telling the Easter story with each element of the tea bag. Starting with the first element, the label. Now the label is used to identify what tea is in the bag, and a lot of people tried to put labels on Jesus. They said that he was the Christ, that he was the Messiah, that he was King of Jews, that he was friends of sinners, but Jesus wasn't concerned with labels. He was 100% man and 100% God, and he took on the nature of a servant to serve others. The next element of the tea bag is the string. Now the string represents the attachments to this world, possessions, power, and money. Jesus was tempted in the desert for 40 days with these things, but Jesus had no attachments to this world. He came to this earth with a purpose, and it was for our redemption. Now the next element of the tea bag is the staple. The tea bag is pierced and has holes from a staple. Jesus was not pierced with a staple, but with nails. Soldiers nailed Jesus to a cross. The next element of the tea bag is the tea. Now, just like the tea bag, we all have dirt in our lives. The Bible refers to this as sin. We need God's help to remove sin from our lives. And if we ask God to forgive us, he will make us clean and pure again. Now, the last element of the tea bag is the bag itself. This represents our hearts after we ask for forgiveness. Jesus washes us and makes us pure again. And the word also says that we become a light and shine his glory. The word also says that the same power that rose Jesus from the grave lives in us. And just as Jesus rose after 3 days, we will rise again. Here's a few tips and tricks on how to do this lesson effectively. The first tip I'm going to give you guys is to remove all the elements of the tea bag that you're demonstrating with. You probably want to have two just to show up a tea bag, and then have one that has all the different elements separated, just because the staple is a little hard to get off. Sometimes the string rips the bag, so you got to take your time on getting these pieces separated, and that's going to take away from your demonstration. The second tip I'm going to give is to find the right tea bag that works. So that means you need to practice beforehand. There's a few different brands that I've tried off camera that did not work. Bigelow is a brand that did not work, so you probably want to stand clear from there. Lipton worked for me in the past, it didn't work today, so you just gotta find the tea brands that work, that actually get you that lift, that lifts off the bag at the end. So thank you guys for watching. This has been a training video on how to tell the Easter story with a tea bag. For more object lessons and training videos, please visit planetrockcm.com.